My name is Lucy Ward, and in September 2021, I moved to Malawi to set up the Malachi Project, working to develop teaching and learning skills in primary schools. I am partnered with the mission agency Teach Beyond and seconded to the Anglican Diocese of Lake Malawi, which has nearly 100 mission schools, mostly in remote rural areas. Whether you have been part of this journey since it first began, or this is your first time hearing anything about the project, I hope you will enjoy watching this short film introducing the Malachi Project and the progress of the first year. Malawi is one of the poorest countries in the world, but despite that, it more than earns its motto, the warm heart of Africa. Malawians are without doubt the warmest, friendliest and most hospitable people you will ever meet. But they face many challenges, not least in their education system. In Malawian primary schools, it is normal to find well over 100 children in a class, particularly in the lower age groups. Resources are sparse and buildings poorly maintained. Primary schools have no electricity or running water, and many classrooms have no furniture, so the children sit in rows on the dirt floor. But in the midst of all this, there are passionate, hard-working and dedicated teachers trying to make a difference to the future generations of Malawi. The vision of the Malachi Project is to work with teachers in schools through individual mentoring of teachers and whole staff training. Much of teaching in Malawi consists of rote learning, and my work focuses on making it more interactive and experiential to encourage flexible and critical thinking and to move from knowledge to deeper understanding. I visit a school for 3 days at a time, observing each teacher and individually mentoring them, as well as doing whole staff training after school. So they are long, intensive days, but coming to the school and working with every one of them in their specific situation is important and valued by them, as everything is tailored to their particular circumstances. Much of my work is relational. Particularly in the most rural schools, it is rare for a school to receive a visitor, and this alone, to know that they are not forgotten, that as the church we care for them, is very important. I am privileged to be the listening ear, for them to voice everything that is hard and dispiriting about teaching in Malawi, and to speak much needed words of truth and encouragement into them. A secondary aspect of my role is helping to develop leadership skills in head teachers. There is no preparation or training for headship in Malawi. You are simply selected and sent, and many heads lack confidence and skills. During the end-of-year holiday, head teachers are invited to attend a residential leadership skills share, with all costs covered by the Malachi Project so that they are able to attend. During these 4 days, we look at a huge variety of topics. The chance to meet other heads from across the diocese, to share experiences, empathise, laugh, and build new support networks can be truly life-changing. The camaraderie that grew in each cohort was wonderful to see. A third aspect grew out of the recognition of the same repeated request at schools I visited. During the school holidays, I have spent a lot of time painting number lines in infant classrooms as a colourful and useful teaching resource. Getting through all the schools will take some time, but to date, 102 classrooms in 41 schools have been completed. It is amazing to look back on all that has happened in the first year of the Malachi Project. When it first launched, I was overwhelmed by the number of people who wanted to join with me as financial and prayer partners, and I cannot thank you enough for all that you have made possible. In some ways, it has been harder than I ever imagined, but mainly I am just deeply thankful for the opportunity to partner with these wonderful teachers in serving God's children. To invest in the future of Malawi, in the generation being raised up, that begins with investing in the teachers who care for them. The second year of the Malachi Project will include another leadership skill share, further painting of number lines, but the main body of the work will continue to be identifying those schools most in need and working with them at the school, supporting each and every teacher to be all that God made them to be. But to do this, I need your help. Sadly, the dire financial state of Malawi meant that the Malawian kwacha was devalued by 25% in May 2022, which has an impact on all costs. I really believe that this ministry is purposeful and that God wants it to continue and to continue fully without having to be restricted due to finance. Therefore, I am looking for further financial partners in the Malachi Project, or existing ones to consider increasing their giving. As part of your support, I will send monthly news and prayer letters and periodic films of the work I am doing, and very much see it as an inclusive group relationship of people coming together to bring this vision about. If you are watching this and you're not a Christian, please don't feel that this in any way precludes you from getting involved. It's about love. God's love, my love, your love for the teachers and children of Malawi. The best way to give is to go to the Teach Beyond UK website, click on the Give tab and scroll down to download a UK pledge form. This will mean that gift aid can also be arranged, which makes a huge difference. You can also set up a direct debit through PayPal at the same place if you prefer to. If you have any trouble with this, please contact me or the Teach Beyond office and we will be more than happy to assist you.